Hi students, welcome to my class. Today I am going to explain second chapter in science, that is nutrition in animals part 3 for class 7th. In part 2 we are discussed about digestion in human beings and we know about the terminologies like ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation and ejection. Today we are knowing about digestion in ruminants, nothing but digestion in grass eating animals, and digestion in amoeba. Digestion in grass eating animals or digestion in herbivores. Grass eating animals like cows, buffaloes are called ruminants because they have a separate part of a stomach called rumen. They quickly swallow the grass and is stored in a rumen where it is partly digested food is formed is called cud. Look at this picture. This is a ruminant animal. What do you mean by rumination? It is the process by which cud returns to the mouth in small lumps and then the animal chews it. Look at this picture. I just explain you once. Herbivores eat food with the help of a mouth. Teeth breaks the food partially. It passes through esophagus into the largest part of the stomach called rumen. Rumen is the largest part. The microorganisms present in rumen breaks down complex plant material into volatile fatty acids by process small part of cud back in mouth and chew it again. This process is called rumination. Rumination is nothing but chewing the cud. After being chewed again, the food passes to reticulum. In omesum, water and other nutrients present in the food get absorbed. From omesum, the food passes into your true stomach called abomesum. True stomach is abomesum. Here the enzymes and acids causes further breakdown the food into simpler substances. Next is small intestine is connected to large intestine through a pouch like structure called cecum. The small intestine having three parts, that is duodenum, jejunum and ileum. Here also food breaks down into a further with the help of a secretions of glands and it absorbs most of the nutrients. It is a storage organ where microorganisms helps to digest cellulose. Complete digestion was taking place in small intestine and the cecum is a storage organ. Okay. The food then passes to a large intestine. In large intestine, water is absorbed and waste material is ejected. Next is mode of feeding and digestion in amoeba. We can easily see an animals like a cow, goat, horse. It takes some effort to see mosquitoes, ants. There are some organisms which we cannot see through our naked eyes. We need a special instruments called organisms means these are the organisms which cannot be seen through our naked eyes. We need a special instrument called microscope. It's clear microorganisms are the organisms which cannot be seen through our naked eyes. These microorganisms can be classified into four types, that is bacteria, fungi, protozoa and algae. Okay, this amoeba comes under the category of protozoa. Amoeba is a microscopic single-celled organism found in pond water which has a cell membrane, a round dense nucleus and many bubble-like vacuoles. And it is a unicellular organism and it doesn't have a fixed shape. Look at this picture. This is an amoeba. Next is digestion in amoeba. First process is ingestion. Method of taking food inside body is called ingestion. Amoeba moves continuously when it senses the food particles. It spread a finger-like structure around the particles. These structures are called pseudopodia. It results in the formation of food vacuoles which contains food particles. This pseudopodia are also called as false feet. Amoeba engulf the food. It results in formation of food vacuoles which contain food particles. It's clear. Ingestion is nothing but method of taking food inside the body. Amoeba taking the food inside their body with the help of a pseudopodia. Pseudopodia nothing but the cell contains jelly-like liquid called cytoplasm. From cytoplasm, the digestive enzymes are secreted in the food vacuole. These enzymes act on the food particles and converted them into a simpler substances. Next is absorption. Simple substances get diffused into cytoplasm. The undigested waste remain in the food vacuoles. Next is assimilation. The food entering in cytoplasm is used for energy, for growth, maintenance, and multiplication. This is called assimilation. Excessive fat is stored in the form of a glycogenide fat. And the last process is egestion. Undigested waste thrown outside body by rupturing, that is cutting membranes. This is the process of digestion in amoeba. I hope you all are understand. What you have learnt in this topic, ruminants animals means digestion in ruminants animals and digestion in amoeba. This completes your chapter that is nutrition in animals. I hope you all are understand. Thank you all.